now I'm in a weird position where I feel like I'm comfortable with the responsibility that I have, and now I need to look forward and think about how can I adopt more responsibility. Okay, y'all. So today, the topic I guess I'm going to be discussing is responsibility, adopting responsibility, specifically as a man, but this really goes for everyone. I think it's beneficial to everyone. But yeah, more in the context of why it's important as a man, what I've done to adopt responsibility in the past, and the current stage I'm at now, what I'm looking to do to adopt more responsibility for this year. So yeah, let's go. It's a really cool video I thought of the other day, and I really wanted to do it. So I felt very incompetent, I guess was the underlying feeling, but more so just like down. I don't want to say depressed, but just down. Before I adopted the big responsibility of moving into my own apartment and taking on that financial burden of having to pay much more rent every month. If you guys have watched some of my other personal videos, you already know about this story. I won't go too in depth about how that happened and everything, but so that was a huge move that I knew at the time, which would have been just over a year and a bit ago. I knew I had to do. I just felt it inside, and I knew I had to adopt. I wasn't thinking of it from the frame of like, I need to adopt more responsibility. It just felt like what I wanted to do, inherently. I think that is part of like, my masculine nature, and I think men might feel this more than women. That's why I'm trying to aim it towards men. But yeah, so I did that, and it was tough to pay the bills. And so I was working like 2 jobs at a time, pretty much. Well, music and then a job. And I switched my job and still doing music. And then when I quit that other job, I felt like that was even taking on more responsibility, because now it's like I have to cover all my monthly expenses just from music. But it's funny because, those are the things they're the most scary to do in life, those huge jumps where you adopt a lot of responsibility. So getting my apartment, then having the responsibility of having to pay everything through my music. I forgot this guy was building a light outside. I hope that's not too annoying, guys. I hope he's not drilling the whole time. I'm trying to film a video, bud. Anyway, it's those things that are so scary to do where you see the most progress, like always. And it's funny that it works out like that. I really felt that, especially when I started doing music full time again and took on that huge financial responsibility. It worked out. And yes, I was under a huge amount of pressure. There was nights where I'd just go on runs at like 10 p.m. and like cry because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to like make this happen. Like real shit like that, bro. But I did. I made it happen, right? And now I'm in a weird position where I feel like I'm comfortable with the responsibility that I have, and now I need to look forward and think about how can I adopt more responsibility. So 2 main things I'm looking at right now. I'm looking to get a car. I'm 22 years old and I haven't sorted my license and a car out just because I've moved around so much. It's a long story, but that's one thing I need to sort out. And then also, one thing I want to do to adopt more responsibility. And then also get a puppy. I really want to get a puppy. I think, and I don't want to make an exact linear correlation between having a girlfriend and having a puppy, because obviously it's not the same thing. But you could do the same thing with adopting a relationship. But obviously, I'm not going to get into a relationship just for the sake of adopting more responsibility if it's not the right person. So in a sense, getting a puppy is more controllable. It's more fixated on that adopting responsibility, because a puppy's probably not going to annoy you as much as a girlfriend. I said that bad, but you know what I'm saying. It's less variables over time, You're not going to walk in one day and the puppy's going to tell you he cheated on you. Also, I want to get a male puppy, by the way, a little French bulldog, so cute. So I'm in the process of looking at that right now, and then sorting out my license in a couple weeks, and then depending on what I want to do or my finances, might get a car as well. But I just feel like I'm in a stage right now where I'm like not stagnant, because I'm still working hard, and money's coming in and I'm producing way more content than ever, but I'm just at a point where I'm like, I need that big jump again. I need to put myself under that pressure. And I'm sure a lot of guys can relate to this. It's like, if you don't put yourself under that immense pressure of adopting huge responsibility, you kind of just slack off, bro. You kind of just get lazy, and you fall into bad habits, or you don't keep up your good habits as much as you would if you were under immense pressure from adopting responsibility. And then you end up just being upset with yourself and being like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, this is not good enough. So that's kind of the mindset where I'm coming from, where I'm wanting to adopt more responsibility just to hold myself accountable and keep growing at the rate that I know I can. I'm not happy just like staying stagnant for like months, or like, I was gonna say years, but even just months or a month. I feel like it's been this weird period for me in the last couple months, like, well, I guess December I was away, but yeah, January, February, where it's just been like, everything's fine. And like, sorry, I gotta I'd let that one out. It's like, everything's fine, but I need it to be more, not chaotic, but I need it to be more intense. I don't know how else to explain it, but I need things to be more intense, and I need to adopt more responsibility so I can make those huge strides in the way like I did when I moved into this place, when I started doing music full time, living alone, all those things. I need to put myself in those uncomfortable positions to be able to see the most growth. So I know that's what I need to do right now, and that's why I'm looking at getting a puppy, and getting a car, and just growing in my adult years. I'm a young guy. I'm 22. It's not like I have to do all this now, but if I'm presented with the opportunity, why would I not take it? To speed up my development and speed up my progress if it feels right. And I'm not saying this. It's like, I'm not saying like every guy who's financially in the position to get a puppy or whatever needs to do that. Like, that's just my the result of what I think I should do. But for you, adopting responsibility could be anything else. Making a commitment to your local community once or twice a week. If you're not in the gym every day, like making sure you're holding yourself accountable, going to the gym every single day. There's so many other ways you can adopt responsibility. It doesn't have to be a pet, or getting into a relationship, or getting a car, or buying a house. Like, there's so many other ways to do it. But just for me, I really want a puppy. I really want a French bulldog, and I've wanted one for quite a while. They're expensive little shits, though. So there's definitely some financial responsibility, and then also just obviously the responsibility of having another life to look after is huge, right? Kind of train me for my years of being a father later on. I've had dogs before, but not by myself, living alone and having full responsibility over the dog. So I think that'll be awesome. I'm excited. I'm hoping that I can get that done. I'm trying to see if I can kind of be allowed pets in the building. It seems like it should be fine. I'm probably going to have to put $1,000 down though as a damage deposit. So that's not that fun. Plus buying the French bulldog, which is also expensive, but it's just money. I can make it back. I'll figure it out, bro. I'm about to go punch this dude. I'm joking. I'll figure it out, It's like, I have time to, whatever. I should have enough money. I'm also just about to pay my taxes, though, so. Yeah. It's gonna be tight, but I should be able to get it done. And, if I do get my little puppy, I'll bro, I can't speak with this guy. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if and when I get my new puppy, I'll definitely do a little reveal, a little video with my puppy here. That'll be so cute. Or if I get a car, I'll keep you guys updated with that. But yeah, just a little video here. I guess goals for this video is just to kind of speak to the guys here about adopting responsibility and how it can really improve your own the way you view yourself. Because once you attempt to do something hard, like adopting a lot more responsibility, and you succeed, your confidence goes up a lot and your self-image goes up a lot. And I experienced that firsthand, you know, through the big leaps that I've made. And yeah, I just want to encourage other guys to do that as well, because I think as a man, it's really important to have high confidence, be competent, and yeah, just be able to be your best self for your partner, or, you know, your future partner. So yeah, I'd love to hear anyone's thoughts on this topic, or what big responsibility you guys have adopted. You know, boys and girls. It's not just a boys only conversation. I'm just trying to talk to the guys here. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that was a fun video. Besides this guy hammering away in the background, he's putting up a light for the front of the building, which is good. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.